founder and editor-in-chief of Brainwash Media, Ayanna. I went to school for fashion merchandising. Currently I freelance, so that's honestly like a lifesaver. I work from home. I do operations, I do copywriting. I've done video treatments for people before. Literally any and every way like I can like finesse and get some coins. That's what I'm about to do. And it's also a good way for me to stay creative and network while not feeling like I got a network today. It's like, yeah, I'm working with this girl and she connects me with another girl who needs some writing done, and then, oh, she's working on a video project. Oh, I have a, so it's all sort of like integrated in my little ecosystem of craziness. Brainwash is a digital media platform for Black and Brown millennials. So we publish digital content from all different types of Black millennials, from audio content to video to written content, all centering around storytelling. At the time I was in school for fashion merchandising, my goal was to be an editor at a fashion magazine or work in trend forecasting, which is essentially editorial but predicting trends based on culture and music and fashion and politics. But when I graduated, those jobs aren't as readily available as the ones that I ended up taking. So I have always been a writer, but I've never necessarily had a place to put my writing. When I was like, okay, I want to start freelancing for different whatevers, I was writing weird stories about like why Young Thug is like revolutionary, and nobody wanted to pick that story up. I remember I pitched a story about why album reviews suck. This is around the time when Kendrick Lamar dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, and Complex and all these publications were giving it 5 stars, and it's a classic album, and it was like 3 days after it dropped. And the center of that story was essentially let the art breathe for a little bit before you go into the critique. And I pitched it to a prominent publication. They're like, yo, this is dope, cut half of it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, the story doesn't exist without half of the story, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I need to have a place where creatives like myself can write weird stories and it'd be cool. Like, I've had writers write about BDSM, asexuality. I've had girls do drawings, video work. I've written about Young Thug, Beyonce, Solange, Gambino. We've written about Cardi B. Like, literally, if you want to write about your big toe, write about your big toe. If you can really write, let's talk. We could talk about it. Like, let's figure out what's the story. I definitely think that social media has played a part, but also like in real connections. Like, oh, what do you do? Oh, you're a photographer. Oh, you're a videographer. Oh, let me see your work, and then I'll look through it, because that's another thing too. Like, just because you do something don't mean I'm gonna throw it on there. Like, people send me their music all the time. Thank you. If I believe in the story enough, I'm willing to work with people. But if the quality of the work and the dedication to the work isn't there, then I don't got much to talk about, honestly. My work with Brainwash and my personal life is sort of integrated, right? So like, if I'm going out with my homies and I see like a cool person, I'm like, yo, we should feature them on the site. Our managing editor, who was the first to come on board, she and I met at a gala that we like won an award for in college. And she and I stayed connected, and she lives in Detroit. One of our other contributors, he is from Long Island. So I have had a lot of people that I went to high school with on the site, whether I featured them or they've posted something through there. So just trying to help amplify the voices around me first before I'm like, oh, let me just go grab random people. Both of my parents are actually involved in my business. I just had a meeting with my mom yesterday about operations and like merch, and my dad's a full-time videographer, so we've actually collaborated before. He's done a video for me for Father's Day, so he was the subject, but he also edited it for me and assisted me with coming up with the concept. So my parents are fully involved, which is a blessing, because I know like some people's parents be like, yo, what are you doing? I don't have a full-time or real job right now, but my mom was like, yo, what you need? Like, I just deposited money in the Brainwash account. I've definitely heard like, why are you doing that? Like, just get a regular job. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, you don't need to do that. Or why don't you try to write for Complex or Pigeons and Planes or The Cut or all whatever other established publications. And I'm like, because quite frankly, building something from nothing, like truly from nothing, because a lot of people like make it seem like they built something from nothing and they didn't really do that, but truly building something from nothing to something that people care about is hard and it takes a long time. Year 3 will be January 1st for us, and we just now started getting writers. Like, bro, I was writing everything. I was writing in between classes, on the train, on the bus. I was writing stories all myself, and now we have contributors from Detroit, Florida. We have a girl who writes and she lives in Nigeria. So yeah, I've definitely, I don't want to say scrutiny, but I would say some people are a bit concerned or a bit like, I don't really think this is gonna work. And it's like, I don't care if it works. Like, I know in my heart, like at least I gave space for people to tell stories that they wouldn't necessarily have. So if 5 years from now it's not a thing, cool. It at least existed in this time right now. Honestly, I think men find me intimidating. This is just based off of what I've been told. I was once told, oh, I can't really date you because you're doing so much and I don't feel like I'm doing enough. Like, they feel because I do what I do that they have to also do things, which is true. You should be doing something, but not because of me. I've never been able to successfully date someone that I felt like we connected on all levels. I think like everyone has like this huge ego when they're dating, and it's weird to me. It's like you come into this situation trying to prove like I'm a poppin' dude or I'm a poppin' girl, and like look at my Instagram and look at all the people I know and I know. And it's just like that's not really what dating's about. Also, I feel like especially 20-somethings, a lot of men, commitment is not like something that they can wrap their brains around. And I just don't have time for play stuff. So like, do that over there. Like, God bless you, do that over there. Just the nature of how the city is set up, right? Like, it's a small space. Transportation is trash, and people are all trying to do the same thing. So it's hard to navigate when everyone's like grind, work, you know, and also trying to find space to like meet new people and like date. That's why most people that I know that are dating are like have been dating these people since high school, or like they know somebody who knows somebody. It's hard to make genuine connections with people, even like outside of romantic partnerships, just genuine connections with people that are not trying to like, oh, I know that Ayanna knows this person, so I'm gonna just flex for her because I need to get over here. No, I'm open. Like, I love and everything that comes with that, so I'm open to it. But like, you tell me, yo, I think you type valid, is not, I'm not doing that. And I can really show you a DM right now that's like, yo, you low-key type fire, low-key. What's that? I don't know you. Why you, huh? Hello? No, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I'm open, but you have to come correct, like, and it doesn't necessarily mean you to be like, I'm gonna take you on a date and I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna, like, you don't have to be all that, but you can't be like, yo, you fake lit, low-key type, yo, no funny, you type lit, man, like, what's good with you? Like, yo, what's what you try? Hi, who are you? Yeah, so I have hope. A little. It's interesting. I never really think past tomorrow. I think like it gives me anxiety to think too far in the future, because like I'm someone who has like so many goals and aspirations for myself that I'm like, if I think too far ahead, I'm not gonna do nothing. My goal is just to continue telling stories and helping people that look like me tell their stories, whatever that is, and however we can do that. I'd say to anyone who thinks that they can't do something because they don't have the resources or the time or the people or the access or whatever, or the know-how, if you have a Wi-Fi connection and a phone, you can make anything. You can make a movie on your phone. You can find that person to write your script for your whatever. You can post your photography and get picked up by whatever. You can have a gallery show. You can do those things. I think a lot of times creatives get so bogged down, like, dang, I don't have like the 30mm, or I don't have like this particular software, or dang, I only have Final Cut but I need Premiere, or oh, I don't have whatever the final draft thing is for screenwriting, or oh dang, I don't have a Squarespace subscription, so I don't have anywhere to put my. If you have Wi-Fi in your phone, I've written plenty of articles on my phone. I've posted many articles on my phone. Our first lookbook I shot on film, but I did the video on my phone in an app. Like, if you want to do something, you have everything you need right now.